Hey guys, how are we all doing today? Today's Friday. We're sitting at 7:30 in the morning. I got up a bit earlier today. It's just really hot here, so I just want to beat the heat today. Now on Fridays I list and put it on eBay, and the object of that is I've just learnt from years and years of doing eBay that when I list 10, 15 products on Fridays, it boosts sales for the weekend, and then on Monday I come back into the office and find that I've got quite a few sales because listing on Friday has just boosted the interest, I guess, on eBay. It's not necessarily the things that I list on Fridays sell, but what it does, it must do something to the eBay algorithm, and I just find more sales. I have experimented and not listed Fridays and like listed Tuesdays, and there is a big difference in sales. And I've also tried not listing at all through weeks, and sales really drop off. So you really want to get your listings in there in the system all the time, guys. You don't want to, whatever you do, don't list 100 things and then nothing for a month. Break those 100 things up into, do 10 Tuesday, 10 Thursday, definitely 10 or 20 Friday, and then next week drip some more in. All right, never everything in one go. So don't go and buy a collection of Simpsons action figures on Thursday afternoon, and then Friday you pump all of them on at once. It's really easy to pump them all on at once, because once you've got the template there, you can do that, but don't do it. You've got to stagnate things, okay? And that's just from years and years of experience of doing eBay. That's always worked for me, okay? I'll show you what we're listing today. I've got it laid out all on the table, so I'll be taking photographs of that and putting it on eBay, and I'll do that within the next hour. But before I do, I'll just show you a couple of things I picked up this week that just stand out to me. So I got this Kiss potato head. I don't think it's very valuable, but I've never seen it before and I like it. I'll look it up later and see what the value of it is. I'm predicting it's probably worth $40. So we'll see what comes of that. But it's just something I liked. I did pick up this Super Star Wars Nintendo game. Now these are pretty rare, and they are wanted. They're not overly expensive, but it's still something good to have picked up in a garage sale. It looks nice. It's beautiful. It's all intact inside. So that'll be going on eBay as well. And these cars, these are a bit of a. It's something I not usually buy, but I popped on them just because the guy at the garage sale didn't want too much for them. They're ARL cars and Matchbox. So there's Matchbox fans out there, and then I presume there's also ARL fans out there. So that's Australian Rugby League, I presume. And there's all these different types. Now, I think I looked them up quickly. There's about 15 or 16 in the set. And they, in loose condition, they go for about $10, and a couple of them get $20. So I've got quite a few there. You can see that. So that was just a bit of a funny bonus find for me this week. And not something I usually do, but they were the right price, so I picked them up, and I think I might make a couple of bucks on these. They'll definitely go on eBay. And what I might do, because the prices are all over the place, I might put these on in football season. So February, March, when the hype of football's on. That's another thing you want to do too, is you want to put things on when hype's on, guys. If there's a new Simpsons movie coming out, and you've got a tub of 40 Simpsons figures been sitting there for 10 years, you want to get those on. That's when you get your sales. All right, so that's just another little funny bonus. And I did pick up a couple of comics. There's the new appearance of the Hobgoblin. All right, not an expensive comic, 30 or 40 bucks, but still nice. This one's really good. This is the first appearance of Carnage. I'm really happy to get that one. It's in really good nick as well, so that's a good find. I did find this one. Now, Fantastic Four #1 is one of your most expensive comics on the planet. This is actually a redo. This is when they did the facsimiles. So, obviously not an original, but picked it up for 10 bucks. I thought, that's okay, 10 bucks, and it looks nice. I bought it because I actually liked it. I didn't know the value of this thing. But then when I got back, realized that these are going for over 80, 90, up to $100 now. This particular one, because this one came out about 3 or 4 years ago. It was one of the first facsimiles they did. Now facsimile is a reprint of a famous comic. So picked that up, and I'm really happy with that. I may hold on to that myself because I really like it. And then what I did find was another bonus. First appearance of Ant-Man. That is an expensive comic. You're over a couple $100 for that one. I had to pay up for that one there, guys. But sometimes I'll pay up for stuff just to have some really nice things. And if I put that on eBay, it actually makes my store look really good. I actually don't put comics on eBay. I actually go to toy fairs and markets and sell my comics. So just keep that in mind too. If you've got certain things that sell well at your local flea market, take them there. You don't have to put everything on eBay. All right. So this is what I've got laid out on the bench today. This is what's going on eBay. I did pick up a heap of these Teddy Ruxpin books and tapes. I've got about 30 of those. So what I've done is every Friday I've put 5 or 6 on to eBay. This is the last of them, so they'll go on. Some more PlayStation games. PlayStation 2 is the ones I go for. They're hit and miss. They're usually a couple bucks each, but you can sometimes find that odd one that's fetches you $30 or $40. Right, I don't think any of these here are overly expensive. The sport ones seem to go the worst. So you might only get $5 for those, and sometimes it's not even worth listing on eBay for something under $10. The Knights of Republic, I know that one's up there a bit. And not sure about this one, but they're Xbox games. There's a few Xbox games I found. So they're going to go on. I'm putting a few Lego sets on as well. Right. There's your old Speed Champion sets. Some old Harry Potter sets going on. These were from a few years ago. And I've also got these Star Trek. These are 9-inch figures. This is actually a set. So there's only 3 in this particular set. So they'll go on. And something I did find, which I'm really impressed with these Star Wars VHS tapes. Now, I'm not one to go buying VHS tapes. The reason these ended up in my hand is because they were at the garage sale where these Xbox games were, and I popped on them because they are Star Wars. That's literally it. VHS tapes I will generally walk past because I don't have much knowledge on VHS tapes, but I know they sell. So look them up, guys, and if you can find your VHS tapes at your thrift stores, at Vinnie's and Lifeline and that, you may be able to pick them up cheap, and then you might find out that this set here. Look, I haven't looked it up yet, but I'm hoping I'd get $25, $30 maybe for these. So we'll find out when we list them today. All right, so that's what I got today. That's going on, guys. Like and subscribe, of course, and keep up to date with what I'm doing, and catch you later.